Welcome back to Mathsman, where learning is all about maths. All right, good. Today we're just going to multiply decimals to actually use without using calculator. So I'm going to show you some simple working out with decimals without you have to actually use your calculator. The first thing you should know, guys, if you know your timetable, that's a plus. So basically it doesn't make sense not knowing the timetable and be able to work out these questions without the calculator. So it'll be more time consuming. So study a timetable first before you try to do these kind of questions. All right, that doesn't mean you can't do it, but it's quicker. The aim of it to try to move as quick as possible, especially in that exam. So the first example I have is 0.03 times 0.05. So the first thing you do is to basically multiply the two numbers, whole numbers, that is, the 3 and the 5. So the 3 times the 5 is, 3 times 3, 5 is 15. Good. And then the overall answer is basically 0.0015. Remember, these videos is for people who actually struggle with maths. So let me take that bit off for now. So if you multiply the two whole numbers, I will get 15. To get the final answer, what the numbers that you used to multiply initially, how many numbers is actually behind the decimal points. So in this one we have 1, 2, and this one has 1, 2. So 2 plus 2 will give you 4. So in other words, so it's saying this 15 can't be by itself. It has to have 4 numbers in front of the decimal point. So to get that final answer, it should have 4 numbers. So you just put 2 zeros as placeholders. So put 2 zeros and then put the 1, 5. So that's how we got that answer. And then this is just telling you the same thing that I just explained. Now, example 2, we have 900 times 0.004. This is more technical because you're multiplying like a whole number and a decimal. Where if it was just decimals, you would have just multiply the two numbers right there and then put how many decimal according to how many multiply with initially. But for this, you're gonna see what we're doing. We're actually trying to, as I said before, it is for people who struggle with math. So look at the whole numbers, the whole number and the decimal. Now I want to basically let these two numbers be as simple as possible. So in order to do that, if I get rid of one of these 0 from the 900, so it becomes 90. This, when I say get rid, I can't really get rid of it. So I eliminate this 0. So when I eliminate this 0, it's actually dividing by this. Eliminate 0 is like dividing by 10 and then multiplying by 10, because it can't really change. You're not really changing the number. So the opposite of divide will be multiply. So the easiest way I can explain this is eliminate 1 0 from each. So if I eliminate this 0, it becomes 90. Eliminate one of these 0, it's no longer 0.004 but becomes 0.04. So one of the 0 come off and one of the 0 come off from this one. So now there's one, I want to get rid of this other 0. So I eliminate this 0 and do the same thing on the other side for the decimal. So it becomes 9 times 0.4. Now when we reach this bit of it, it's very straightforward. Now so this is what we need to get to these two numbers where we can just multiply the numbers. So if I multiply 9 times 4 is 36, right? So 9 4 is 36. And how many numbers actually behind the decimal point? Just 1. So the answer, overall answer, would be 3.6 instead of 36, because remember, how many numbers behind the decimal point initially before you multiply will be 1. So you have to put, the answer should have 1 number behind the decimal point. That's the final answer. And that's how you actually multiply decimals without actually using a calculator. I remember for exams, remember these simple questions would more likely be in multiple choice where you don't need a calculator. So guys, just practice. The more you practice, maths is all about practicing. The more you practice, the more it will stick in the brain. So remember, when you see a video like this, what you should do: like, good, nice, share, good, and subscribe, nice. So I will try to bring some more videos in the time when time goes. So I will see you next week, where I'll probably show you another video on maths or science. So just ensure that you subscribe so you can see the videos as they come on, guys. Please. I thank you. Boy.